Hey everybody, this is Stephanie from Crafting in the Rain. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to be talking about how to use Design Space to make mugs with the mug press. So we're going to open up a new project and I'm going to show you where to find existing images that are already set to go and ready to cut with your Maker, your Explorer, or your Joy machine. So we're doing a search in images, but we want to go and find this right here where it says image sets. And here in searching image sets, we're just going to search for the word mug. And that's going to pull up all the image sets or cartridges that have designs for mugs. So you can see here, these are all mug designs. Here's a monogram that's really good to use for mugs. Abstract patterns, right? So if we click on any one of these image sets, in the image set there's going to be a large version and a small version to match the two sizes of their Cricut mugs. So if you know what size of mug you're going to make already, it's easiest to search through and then you just get one version of each design and you know you'll pick the right one for the mug that you're going to make. Okay, so if we click on this one, we can insert it into our canvas. And it pulls up here, it's going to cut out this shape from your infusible ink. It's already the exact size that it needs to be. And something kind of cool that I'm going to show you here is if we go to Contour to see all of the different cuts, this outline shape has two copies of it. So your machine is going to cut this outside part twice. So it's going to cut through the infusible ink and it's going to cut through the plastic liner behind it. So then you have a piece of material that is just this size and shape. You will peel away anything that's left white here and you have that perfect size and shape to wrap around your mug to go into the mug press. And then of course any one of these you could add something else to. You could add in another shape or a name or a date or anything like that. If we go back to images and back to the image sets, again, if we knew we were going to do a large mug, then we could search for that. And then let's say we want to customize this one just a little bit. This is the perfect place to put a monogram, right? So let's delete out that example behind. Then let's also go in here, back to the images. I'm going to find one of those good monogram fonts for mugs. All right, and I know I want the letter S. So I'm just going to search for that, pull that into my design. That's too big right there, so I'm going to size it down so it fits inside that square. And then select everything and hit attach. So now this is going to all cut out, this will cut out. I'll peel away the infusible ink anywhere that it's left white. So my infusible ink is all this part here plus the letter, and then anything here is white where the mug will show through. All right, now let's say that you have your own idea for the design that you want. It doesn't really match anything that already exists. We can find just a basic template that you can build on. So go to all categories of projects and again search for mug. This is what we're looking for, the mug design setup. Open this project, scroll down a little bit and find this drop down menu. You have small and large versions of each type of edge that you can cut on the template. So here's a straight edge, and then for example, this is what a scalloped edge would look like. So you can preview each of those, and then when you have the right edge and size selected, hit customize. We can go ahead and replace what's on our canvas. So now it pulls in this template for us. And you can see we've got, here's where it's going to cut the edge of the infusible ink, and all right here, here's the outline where it's also going to cut the carrier sheet or the plastic liner. And then this is just for our reference while we're building our design. So let's say I'm making a gift for someone who loves elephants. I happen to know there's an origami elephant image that I already have found that I know I want to use. Right here. Insert that into the canvas. Okay, so what these reference pictures show, center your design right here in the middle if you want the focus of your mug or the picture of your mug to be straight across from the handle. Here if you want it in the area of the mug where the handle is on the left, and here if you want it on the area of the mug where the handle is on the right. And then when it's time to actually cut these, we will turn off this layer. You can see there's instructions right here. Hide this layer before cutting. So if we want just one big elephant here, then maybe I'll make this about 3.4 inches tall. And hide that layer. And then attach all of those layers, and then you would weed out all these little pieces of the elephant. Those would show up white on the mug. All right, let's say we want to do it a little. Let's say we want to change it up just a little bit with 2 elephants. I would make this a little bit smaller. Move it over here to kind of line up with this. Copy and paste it, and then flip it horizontally. Okay, and we can see that I've gotten too big here on these elephants. So we can make them a little bit smaller. Okay, and now when you attach and cut out this mug, you'll be able to see the elephant from either side of the mug. Next thing I want to do is look at some of the pen designs that exist for the mugs. So we'll go back to images again. All images, image sets, mug. Okay, search for small, so that we're only looking at the designs for the small mugs. So if we open up this design, you can see right here there's a pen layer. So all of this is going to be drawn with a pen. So you would load a piece of laser copy paper into your Cricut machine, draw this with the infusible ink pen. This would cut out the outline of this whole template out of the copy paper. And then you could take your colored infusible ink pens or markers and color in some of these shapes and designs, or just add little dashes of color, and then press that all at the same time, and you'll get this cool black sketch design plus whatever color you added with your own infusible ink markers. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is if you're going to make a design that doesn't need the full wrap. Okay, let's say I want to make a mug that remains white and I just want an infusible ink unicorn on it. Search for unicorn. I like this one here. So we're going to insert the image. All right, and I just need to make sure that it's going to fit on that mug. So what I can do is open up one of these other mug images just as a reference point. I'm going to do a small one, so I'm going to search for the right size. We can pick any one here because we're going to delete this out in a minute. Okay. So we're going to bring this unicorn to the front just so we can see it better. I'm going to size it so it fits within the mug area. Close that out. Now I can just cut this out of the infusible ink that I want. It'll only use, you know, a 4x5 piece of infusible ink, and then you'll tape that on to your mug. So I hope that gave you some good ideas on how to design your mugs in Design Space by making something that already exists as an image or a project, or customize it a little bit, or make your own full custom design. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.